All right, the set is just about completely set. We'll have the audio recording equipment in here after it's all tidied up. And just this horrible mess of audio cables here. Not best practice to have that many links, but that's what I got. So it's all been tested, so no problems. Enter the diner. All right, let's just take a walk around here. Got the booth here. This doesn't get any action at all. It just sits there. Some decorations there, and I've got some dried flowers to toss in there as well to just, homey it up a little bit. Lots going on in this booth right here, of course. We've got some classic mugs, and that is actually a Made-Right menu from 60s. A little more decor here. That's Michael's hat. Nice little map of Missouri. And the phone and clock, which play interesting roles. This is fully functional. Free local calls. This is a continuity problem. So what I'm going to do here is actually, the clock is going to advance from the beginning to the end of this 20-minute film over the last 20 minutes of the day, counting down to just midnight, which is, sort of symbolic of the whole bulletin of the atomic scientists' doomsday clock. So we just have to pay attention to advancing this a little bit as we move through, and Tony will be in charge of that. So door does in fact close. We'll go along the front. We do have flooring. This is the floor material. Got enough of this to cover the whole place. Most of it in one sheet, very handy. So, little gumball's gonna hide a microphone. And more of these cups. We've got the Kansas City Star for that great day in history. There will be cookies, mints, toothpicks at the checkout station. And back here, this will get all tidied up. We have our 10 Commandments poster here. This is a box of trash bags, actually from 1960. You will never again want a paper trash bag. I can dig it. Here's our lamp. That does in fact work. Looks really, really tough with the lights out and that beam. We're going to have some great shadow action. General cooking stuff. We have the menu up on the wall. A hood. I don't recall if I showed any of this earlier. Fryer. Here's the cooking surface. There's a whole set of utensils that'll get spread around here. These shelves and up here will be littered with plates, cups, and all sorts of stuff. I just haven't gotten those out yet. We have our coffee machine. We will have coffee. A replica soda machine. Our retro fridge. The pie will come out of there. Those cabinets are just fake. And the TV set, which I think is working out quite well. Needed to have a little bit of something here to hide the cables once I get these put away. Believe it or not, found this little game, Bible Cubes, very cool. So anyway, I am taking a swipe at religion in this, if you haven't noticed, and I hope I'm not offending anybody with this. It's an open question about morality or something like that. So that is Route 66, actually, that show. So we don't need to worry about continuity on that too much because shows will repeat scenes and actors throughout. So we'll just probably let that run and keep an eye on it when it's on. So from back here, there will be a number of shots here with Bruce and Michael in the foreground. In the background at the booth, blocked right behind them will be Caleb, Jeffrey, and Tony for a while as well too. So I think that pretty much is that. We'll try to avoid showing the keys on this. I took the innards out of this to get the weight down. It was horribly heavy. And that's what ended up. So it's kind of a schizophrenic thing. Oh yeah, finally, just a couple things. That's Michael's hat there in the corner. This is the east wall. We've got 4 sheets of soundboard to go up over the garage door first, and then these studio panels right there in front of it. And that'll close that wall off. Finally, being at the gearhead that I am, this is the equipment that we'll be working with. Most of it is going to be shot from a high camera angle because we don't want to show the ceiling, and the lights are set up to do that. So that's going to go on this tall monopod up to that level, and then when it's lower than that level, we'll switch to this monopod, adapted monopod, down to there. So there's only a couple switcheroos going on, and raising and lowering those legs is a bit of a hassle. Also, I've cut things up a little bit in terms of the order of the shoot to facilitate movement of this rig from one side of the counter to the other. So there'll also be reverse shots from back here with Jeffrey and, say, Caleb in the foreground, Michael and Bruce in the background. Let's see, what am I forgetting? Well, yeah, this is it. Here's the lighting setup. It's what you would call a practical. Just a couple of fluorescent tubes, actually they're LED. Some scrims here to throw some shade. If you can see it here, it's about a f-stop brighter on this table than back there. Ditto for this corner area, so the lighting's not as flat as it would be otherwise. And I do believe that's it. So, see you Saturday.